up? How y'all doing, everybody? Yes, let's get all the way the fuck up into this thing on Steve Harvey and Monique interview. Yes, that thing. Let me tell you, the one thing that I actually loved about the whole Monique and Steve Harvey interview was the fact that you could tell that it was about to start off real formal and real scripted, and it was like, okay, let's do this, because Steve was like, girl, you difficult, honey. You been out here, you been causing problems, you been drama out here in the streets. And so Monique's like, wait a daggum, and that's not even the case and everything. The whole problem started whenever I told them no, I was not gonna go on a free press run for this movie Precious or whatnot, and I must say this right here, Monique, you should have known when they gave you that damn award that you was gonna be obligated to go on your little press run and stuff. I mean, that's just kind of what goes along with the territory whenever you receive those, grand prize awards and things. Um, and so I feel like that, even though, yeah, you right for your opinion. If who wants to work for motherfucking free? Okay, let's go ahead and put that out there. I sure as hell down. I know y'all don't want to work for no free, so everybody was feeling you in that moment and all that. I think, Monique, what you should have did was, or what the fuck I would have did, I would have milked the hell out of my social media platforms since they all monetized, I think. And I would have been, y'all may not be paying me, but I'm be getting paid by, YouTube and every damn body. Every time I go somewhere, I'm be whipping that damn camera out, giving y'all the real backstage, the real every damn thing. I think that's how you really could have flipped that whole thing. That's just in my opinion or whatever. But I think you did what you felt was right in your heart and all that, and you just was like, no. I mean, and I get it. I completely get it. I mean, sometimes you got to put your motherfucking foot down. And sometimes people do not like that, especially people of power, because they feel like they can manipulate and they can control you because they have the money and stuff. But, she just pretty much proving like, no, y'all not about to be trying to manhandle me, and I'm not going to compromise the true Monique that I am. So, like I say, I'm all for keeping it 100 and, staying your 100% true damn self. That's just what I'm all about. And so I feel you in that. When Steve said about the whole point of action, like, he was with you, but he was like, do we go protest? Do we end subscriptions and things of that nature? There wasn't really any point of action, and he was right when he was like, for some people this is like rich people problems, but I understand the whole equality and stuff behind it, because you like these other comedians are getting XYZ amount, but you are, being paid this amount. Truth be told, Monique, you wasn't doing anything to promote yourself or whatnot. These other comedians and things, they got these bigger contracts. They've been on tour and everything in these big venues, so that's probably why they gave them that amount of money. So, by you not going on the whole Oscar press run, you pretty much, taking a stand on that. And then by you not actually out here promoting your comedic skills on a grand level, you kind of doing like, little small venues and everything. They wasn't looking, they like, you not hot shit like that, I mean, and they probably was looking at you like, this woman is difficult, but we still gonna give her a shot. So I get why you took a stand, because hell, if they was paying other comedians XYZ and you feel like you've been a vet in the damn game, then yeah, and you are a damn vet in the game, because I remember watching your ass back all the way in old snap when you, Ricky Smiley, and all them used to be on there. I wasn't supposed to be watching it at that age, but I used to watch that shit, okay? So, I mean, I know you get it to a raw, and you just straight no chaser, and, you stand in your shit. And that's what I really love about you, and I've always been a fan of that, Monique. But, at the same time, you never know what you going on that little press run could have done. And also you taking that little small Netflix deal or whatnot. Sometimes you gotta, get the little bit of crumbs or whatever, and then you get to the damn bigger picture or whatever. Just look at all the people that have gotten the Oscar from, like, Black Planet, cause not What was my Black Panther? I'm done took that shit way back. Black Panther. Some of y'all had a Black Planet page, don't even front or whatever. I know I sure said it, but no, Black Panther, like those people, all of them, they have taken off now. Like they got major roles and like they just doing all kind of stuff with campaigns and everything. And I really saw that for you after your whole Precious run because you really got the motherfucking character, and I felt like that. I mean, I was like, this is it for Monique. Because girl, you made me dislike your motherfucking ass. I'm not gonna even sit here in front. You made me completely dislike you in that movie. I mean, that's how much you played the fuck out of that role. So I just knew after that you was going to take off, and this was your shining moment. But then, you know, you like, no, I'm not going out here, and I'm going to go work this pro bono tour or whatever. Sometimes you gotta do a little volunteer work. That's why I said earlier I would have milked the fuck out of that with my social media and everything. You know, people was gonna tune in. People was gonna tune in when you and Sydney would have went live because that's whenever you was popping at that point. I feel like that was the height of your damn career. So yeah. Let's see. You know, she said that she was holding Steve Harvey and everybody else accountable, you know, people that didn't immediately reach out to her, you know, whenever she felt like that she was, you know, being blackballed and stuff. You know, Steve was like, look, girl, I'm busy. You know, I got things going on and I didn't mean to not call you, but at the same time, you got to understand, we all got lives out here and everything. And I'm going to say this, Monique, you know, when you take a stand like that or whatever, when you took the stand, you was kind of out there by yourself because it was kind of like a solo dolo type situation and everything, especially when you did the whole, I'm over here stuttering and shit, hey my loves, that whole speech, that was a real isolated situation. We all was like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on with Monique? Why is she on here telling us to boycott Netflix? So I think everybody, all your friends and stuff was like, wait a minute, she done put her damn foot in her mouth. But then we come to later on find out in the interview that these people was backing you up on the phone, but they wasn't standing up for you in the public. So I think that's what you was hurt from, mostly from Steve and the other people, the other celebrities that you was cool with behind closed doors, because it's like you telling me this shit over the phone, but ain't nobody out here, you know what I'm saying, rah, with the peoples with me. Or whatever. So I can understand completely how you felt betrayed in that situation. Yeah, I completely understand that because I would have been like, wait a damn minute, you sitting up here telling me all this behind closed doors, but you ain't saying shit, you know, out here, you know, being vocal about it. But you have to understand too, Monique, some people don't like drama and some people don't, you know, they like, okay, that's mess. You got yourself in that mess and you in that mess, but y'all are Hollywood friends, so I don't know if y'all are like friends, like break bread, you know what I'm saying, go out with the kids and stuff, and y'all had like little, whatever, bar mitzvahs and shit like that. I'm not sure if y'all are those kind of friends or whatever. Yeah, maybe y'all just friends on the comedic level and y'all understand each other's craft or whatever. I'm not sure, but, you know, Steve did admit that, you know, he could have came to you a lot sooner. So that was very big of him. That's what I said. I really love this whole conversation that y'all had because it was actually like two siblings that was sitting down talking to two best friends, or not best friends, but, you know, best friends or good friends that were just trying to come to the middle to meet somewhere. And it was, like I say, I think that it was just good overall for both of you all to really say what y'all needed to say and to really see each other's, you know, viewpoint and stuff. Steve brought up the whole fact talking about some, you know, do you believe the boycott was the extreme or whatever? And Monique, she clapped back and was like, you know, well, isn't inequality extreme? And I was like, girl, I mean, you more than motherfucking right. Yes, inequality is extreme. So sometimes you do have to say drastic measures to, you know, get your dang on point across. You know, it's just one of them things, almost like Colin Kaepernick in the NFL or whatever. Some people look at that as real drastic, you know. Some of us that really know what the T is, we like, okay, he kneeling, you know what I'm saying? He doing this in solidarity for this, but it was looked at as, you know, going against the grain, you know, a real drastic move. I mean, like I said, Monique, I feel like that if you feel like a damn boycott needed to fucking happen, then that's what the hell needed to happen. Now, did I cancel my subscription? No, I did not cancel my subscription, okay? To boycott Netflix. I just did not, or whatever, because I didn't really know what was going on. And kind of like what Steve said, I was kind of like, that's kind of rich people problems, because you talking about millions, and here I am trying to, pay my damn rent the next damn month. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I ain't trying to pay my rent. I can pay my motherfucking rent, but y'all get what I'm talking about. So that was that right there. Like I say, sometimes it does take a drastic move, to let people see what's going on. But like I said, you work in the entertainment industry, and you have to understand that you doing certain things and taking certain stands can put you on the back burner whenever it comes to certain gigs and things, because it's a double-edged sword. You're a woman, and also you're a woman of color. So there's not too many big roles out there for women of color, and women of color aren't getting those types of things. So it's just a situation where you have to kind of, I don't know, meet in the dang on middle. And I think that's kind of what Steve was trying to say, like, whenever it came down to the whole integrity part, like, because they got to talking about, sacrificing integrity. And like I said earlier, Monique, don't ever sacrifice who you are, your comedic abilities and all that. Even whenever you said Tyler Perry, Oprah, all of them, Lee to suck your dick or whatnot, I understand that was part of your comedic act or whatnot, but of course, it wasn't looked at too good because you had already had a run-in with them. You had already kind of went against the grain, so it did look like it was coming from a malicious place. And I think that's what Steve was trying to get you to understand in that notion. Whenever it comes down to, like I say, the integrity part, keep the integrity. I always say, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for any motherfucking thing, okay? But you also have to understand the consequences that come with every dang on action or whatever. And when Steve made this point right here, because I don't agree with him saying that, you need to be a yes person, but in a sense I understood what he was saying at the same time, because he said he got a family, he got a life to maintain, and people are dependent on him. And I looked at that as kind of the same way whenever people go to their job every day. Because the person that you are on your job is not the person that you are whenever you at home with your dang on family, with your people. Hell, some of y'all come to work blasting dang on all the rap, hip hop, everything, Cardi B, motherfucking Travis Scott, Drake, everything, and then y'all go in there answering the phone. Hello, how you doing? Yeah. And you're pretty much putting on your facade, because you can't bring that into the workplace. It's not looked at as professional or whatever. And a lot of us want to dang on cuss our boss out, and tell them to, you can suck my dick, everything like that. But we just can't do that. So I definitely understood where Steve was coming from whenever it comes to, when he said that, we got to play the game different. It's a money game. So it's kind of like a catch-22, because I'm with both of them on this. I'm like, Monique, take your damn stand. And then it's like, Steve, I get it, because we all have to, in a sense, kind of put on that facade. We got plenty of situations where we want to tell our boss no, and we want to tell them, fuck you, kiss my ass, I ain't going to do this today, or whatever. But we got to make sure we keep a motherfucking roof over our head. That's just it. So, and I think Monique actually understood after he kind of put it in that sense. And I think that's where she kind of came to her whole understanding. And so when it came to part 2, and they got to talking, and Monique was like, right now, and because Steve was like, we wouldn't be sitting here arguing like this and going back and forth. And she's like, no, brother, we not arguing. This is two brothers and sisters. We going back and forth like siblings, and I just want to punch you in your face. And that right there, it was a funny moment, because I remember whenever the blogs got a hold to, whenever we had first heard about it, it was like, oh shit, going to punch Steve in the face. And I'm looking at, I'm like, that's whenever you in one of those situations when you in an argument with your friend, your sibling, and they done got to you, and they're reading you, and they also telling you what it is, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, I hate you that much, but you know, so I just want to hit you, but I'm receiving everything that you're saying at this point in time. So it was actually a fun moment at that point in time because I think at that point they had that eye to eye, and that's what I really loved about the whole interview. And when Steve brought up the suggestion of, I want to get you and all these people together, and y'all need to publicly apologize to each other, I was with him 100% because I feel like that they all need to apologize. They all have done their, you know what I'm saying, wrongs in the situation. You know, Monique, you know, Monique, you need to apologize because you have been disrespectful in a sense or whatever, and you are, you know, kind of, I don't know, throwing like little jabs and stuff every little chance that you get. And so that's what Steve was trying to get her to understand. And also Tyler Lee and Oprah, I mean, they need to apologize for pretty much, you know, not seeing her side of the story and kind of ousting her and not really coming to her back from the situation. So he said that he was going to try and orchestrate all this or whatever. We're going to kind of see what happens in the future, but I understand completely, like, this whole entire interview, it needed to happen. I think that Steve was, I think he did a good job of actually getting Monique to see her faults in this, because I don't think that she really saw all the shit that she was doing, and how she was coming across to people, because she even said, you know, I need to learn how to receive it better, you know what I'm saying, without getting mad or, you know, taking criticism or critique. And you know, I have to learn how to, disagree without being upset. And, I mean, that's just no more than right, you know. We all have to learn how to do that. Agree to disagree without being upset and understand and being able to receive what someone is saying. And I think that was like a real adult moment right there, a real pivotal moment in their whole, you know, interview, because it really, like I say, made her understand, you know, what she was doing wrong and what she could improve on. And so that's what made the whole thing monumental. I mean, at the end, them two end up hugging it out. You know, Steve apologized for not coming to her aid a whole lot quicker, and speaking out for her. But, you know, when he said the whole, you know, you done burnt so many bridges, I mean, I feel like that he meant that shit. I feel like that he meant it. And at that point in time, I think everybody was looking at you the same way, Monique, like you had burnt too many motherfucking bridges, and that's just what it is. So when he said that, everybody was kind of touching and agreeing with him, like, you know, girl, you have put your motherfucking foot in your mouth plenty of damn times, and this ain't no other time when it comes to this whole Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey situation and the Netflix situation. It's like, okay, we want to be with you, but at this point in time, we teetering on fucking up our own damn money and stuff, because you out here talking reckless out here in the streets. You and Sydney both. So that's all I really got to say about that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the Monique interview. I mean, I may be right, may be wrong. I just want to hear back from y'all, because I really see both of these people's sides, and I think that it was a very pivotal interview for Monique, for her to see what she can do and how she can approach things a whole lot better. And I think that's what really came out of about the whole damn thing. You know, so, like I say, I love you all, love you all. Hit that motherfucking subscribe button if you have not, and bye.